For as long as I can remember in the anime community, there's been this seemingly restless debate on what's the better medium to consume the genre, the never-ending rivalry of anime versus manga. Both serve as gateways into a multitude of different worlds to explore with characters that we learn to love and grow with. But needless to say, nowadays, with the overwhelming surge of ongoing and upcoming anime on streaming services, a lot of people tend to stray away from reading manga or are entirely disinterested in it as a whole. However, I wanted to take the time to explain why I believe that manga is an art form that goes above and beyond its presentation and expectations to deliver powerful messages, invoke emotions, and most importantly, inspire those who read it. Hi everyone, I'm Jiren Sama, and if you're new around here, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss any upcoming uploads, and join me and my friends as we discuss the beauty, the influence, and the importance of manga. When it comes to the value of manga, I've always gravitated towards the notion that it's the more immersive of the two mediums. And I know what you're thinking, how the f is an animated visual image less immersive than a piece of paper with text on it? Now hear me out. I find that the importance of manga is not only in the stories that are waiting to be told from panel to panel, volume to volume, but in the additional sense of connection and investment that you gain in immersing yourself in the purest form of a mangaka's vision. Seeing the time and effort of an artist's passion drawn out into unique character-driven stories that resonate with a variety of different readers is nothing short of awe-inspiring, but I digress. For me personally, there's nothing more engaging than coming home to a new chapter of a favorite series, or even diving headfirst into a whole new one, building intrigue as the chapters go by, and throughout that whole time you spent meeting these characters, exploring these vast worlds, and learning lessons alongside them, just to get caught up waiting for more. Now honestly, I've watched a lot of anime, and this isn't to discredit anime in the slightest. Animated visual storytelling as a medium serves its purpose, and we've gotten plenty of amazing things to come from it. But at the end of the day, manga always feels like the blueprint, the source, the raw story, and the effort of a writer. And that's just something that I find of importance in manga. I've got two very special guests with me today to pick apart the topic and discuss what they consider important in manga, Broken Ronin and The Masked Man. Make sure to subscribe and check out their channels, links in the description, and I'll go ahead and pass the video off to them.
When it comes to manga and its importance, for me, I've always found it to be a medium that is very conducive to getting a message or theme across, and one that often functions as a temporary escape from reality. Sometimes subtly and sometimes not, it's able to get those themes or messages across. However, in my experience, the medium of manga is special in the way that it is able to convey its themes, and many times change the lives of those who have read it. This may be in part due to the visual and textual nature of the medium, forcing the audience to understand and consume their work on two different levels by engaging their most prominent senses. But whatever the case may be, this medium is extremely engaging by nature. I know for me personally that manga can act as an escape from the harshness of reality, and oftentimes gives me the mental tools that I need to confront said problems. After a hard day of work, school, or simply a day that has been very mentally taxing, there isn't much that is more enjoyable than sitting back, cracking open a volume of a manga that you are enthralled with recently, and seeing a beautiful story told. Seeing Naruto overcome all the hardships that were put in his path throughout his life and reach his dreams instills a desire to do the same. Goku's insane desire to always keep improving himself and test those improvements day in and day out against those much stronger than himself makes me want to better myself each and every day, improve in both mind, body, and spirit. And Kaneki's ability to turn that tragedy that his life was destined to be into a story that has a happy ending gives me the mental fortitude and desire to never fall into despair regardless of the situation. To me, manga's importance comes from the impact that it has had on myself. No matter what, I can always rely on the comfort that these series give me, and the same can be said for millions upon millions of people. Anime, and more specifically manga, has been extremely impactful for many people, giving them jobs, giving them hope, giving them dreams, giving them inspiration to keep on pushing throughout their day. Throughout the years, manga has functioned as entertainment, a life lesson, a job, and a shoulder to lean on for many people. And to me, that is the importance of manga.
I've always seen manga as just an incredibly intimate experience with the author. because not only getting to see the words that come from the author's mind, we also get to see the visuals that come along with it. And I think that offers an incredibly immersive experience. There's almost like a zone you get when you're reading a manga, and there's almost like a flow when you're page after page after page, and by the time you know it, you've ended up reading 20 to 30 chapters, and however much time that ends up taking you. But I think the importance of manga can't really be understated. At the end of the day, whether it comes to anime, manga, light novels, visual novels, whatever experience works for you the best is fine. But I found for me, manga has provided me with a real appreciation for the characters of these stories. There's a focus I have when reading it, and as I said earlier, there's a connection with the author. I think being able to read manga and read all the different vast variety of stories that manga provides is just incredible. And I feel very, very lucky and honored to be able to have an entire channel where I get to just kind of talk about the manga that I like. The ability to witness so many different kinds of stories and ideologies, as well as just different art styles, has allowed me to grow immensely as a person in ways I never thought that I could. And being able to share that with other people just goes even further beyond. As well as on top of the fact that without manga, there wouldn't really be anime, or we would just have a bunch of anime originals, which that could be pretty hit or miss, I'd say. But having that ability to just read a story in its purest form through manga and pace yourself is an invaluable experience that I think everyone should have.
At the end of the day, if you take anything away from this video, my hopes are that it's a little deeper understanding of what makes manga such a great art form. Anime and manga coexist and both bring us amazing stories to hold on to forever. It's the humble beginnings of these stories, from the author's heart and mind to the panels that captivate and inspire millions, that means so much to me as a reader. Manga might not be for everyone. There's a manga out there for anyone to connect with, grow from, and appreciate. And that's the importance of manga. I've been Jiren Sama, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe so you become a part of the dojo and never miss any upcoming uploads. And with that, I will catch you all later. Peace.
Just take the break, the walls, but then I fake, you know, you're cool, you know, you